Hey guys, this is Camper 15 back out with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Komi Can't Communicate Season 2 episode review for you guys, and we're talking about episode 3, which this episode was funny, and stuff like that. I kid you not. But at the same time, again, it has those sweet, adorable, cute moments and stuff like that. This show is, very heartwarming, very sweet, very cute, cuddly. Anything good you can say about this show, I think I've already said enough about it, but I'm just an utter amazement at how adorable this show is. So the first part of this episode, it's around Nanaka and Yamai, and I thought it was funny because it's like they both love Komi, and they both deem Komi their best friend, which I think picks on from the last week's episode of the fact that they were fighting over Komi and who Komi deems necessary, who is their favorite, or who is her favorite between the two. And I love how you have this 3-person dynamic of the fact that Nanaka wants to know like what Komi's thinking, but we have it to where Tadano, he pretty much knows like what Komi thinks. And it's funny because Yamai came in and is like, I would like to know too. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then they come up with like you have it throughout the episode, they have these moments where Komi's just they're just observing Komi, and obviously Tadano's like, okay, so what is Komi thinking now? And they come up with some of the weirdest things, like Yamai was like, oh, she's thinking about me, isn't she? And obviously Tadano's like, no. And then Nanaka would say something and they're like, no. But as you go through the episode, you have it to where, oh no, Komi's thinking of this thing, and Tadano says it, and they're like, what? And stuff like that. So I thought that was a funny back and forth between Yamai and Komi. Yamai and Nanaka, especially for Yamai, and with the fact that she was kind of whack and weird what she was trying to do last week. At least this is like a little bit more contained in terms of the way she acts when it comes to Komi, but I definitely did appreciate that. And again, an element they brought back from the last episode was those 3 schoolmates again doing kind of the same thing they did in episode 2, where it's like dreaming of, oh, what is this one girl going to, what if we were to date this one girl? How would it feel? And stuff like that. And they actually had the 2 girls Komi got to know from last season, and that was Onami, and I forgot the one kind of airheaded girl. It was like, the one person with Onami, I'm not gonna lie, the Onami one, I was like, Onami is definitely facts girlfriend material. I don't care. I would probably, out of all the characters other than Komi, I probably would date Onami because she just gives me that waifu material. At the same time, you saw when she got the freaking rice and she ate, I'm like, oh, she about to turn this into a spicy thing. I'm like, yes, Onami. Honestly, if you ask me, Onami might be my favorite girl out of the bunch. I wish they featured her more, but I think I say that because she's actually pretty cute and adorable. Or in my case, I think she's hot, but that's just me. And then obviously, I found it hilarious how they thought the one airheaded girl, I forgot his name, comes across like a kind of a motherly like figure. And this time they actually do come up with something Komi was thinking about, and it's like, this whole thing of like they were never like married to, I think she was referring to Tadano or something like that. And she went and almost tried to kill them all and stuff like that. And then Komi shows up, they're like, oh god, we can't think about this, and they all walk out. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. I was actually happy that I was honestly surprised they brought that part back, but I thought that was cute and funny. And then the next part of the episode, it's centered around our boy Katai. And again, it's the whole thing is he thinks that Komi's some master communicator, but you get funny ensue moments where he like asks Tadano, like, let's eat lunch together, and Komi's obviously watching. Komi's getting kind of in a way getting jealous the fact that Tadano was spending time with this dude, and Katai thinks like, oh, she's getting pissed at me. Why does she have this weird looking glaze? And he kind of does like some man on man type of things that kind of can be like, bruh, if it was me, I'd be like, dude, are you good, man? Like, he was straight up feeding him. That was when Komi got jealous and everything, because you could see her eye, and her reaction was like jealous and everything. She didn't know what to think. And it's like, dude's coming off all like this, but then Tadano was like, dude, you can just act like yourself, man. I don't really care, but you don't need to do all this. And then, obviously Komi gets asked over to eat with them and stuff like that. And they get to know each other, get to be friends, and it's cool. Again, I love the Katai character. I think he's a pretty cool dude. Again, they keep the same tropes how everybody in the class is scared of him because of he makes facial reactions or the way he comes across with the words he says. Sounds like it's a bully and it intimidates people, but in reality, he's just a nice guy. So yeah, and then the one part of the episode that just obviously adored my heart was Komi. She went out to go get some sweet potatoes from this one place, and Tadano's riding his bike. He ends up seeing Komi but before he even goes outside and rides his bike, he was thinking about Komi. Is like, should I really ask her out or something like that? I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I should, and stuff like that. And he ends up meeting up with Komi, and he doesn't have the guts to ask her. He's like, crap, I didn't ask her out. But then, as he's leaving, they have a little talking discussion. Because he's like, hey, if it's late at night, I'll walk you home and everything. But obviously, Komi's like, no, I can handle this on my own. And that's when, just right then and there, Tadano's like, hey, we should go out this summer and stuff like that. So my boy Tadano spitting some game. Obviously, Komi kind of reacted in her typical way, which is more than like she got a little bit flustered, but she definitely is happy that Tadano asked her that. So yeah, but this episode was cute, funny, adorable. Again, same old Komi can't communicate, stuff right here. I just enjoyed it. It was funny, it was cute, adorable, and I can't wait to see more of this. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Komi Can't Communicate, as well as the subscribe button. If you want to get more anime reviews of any other animes I've uploaded to the channel, excuse me. And yeah, but other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.